Hey there, it's Steve.
And Courtney.
From Serious Keto, and what are we going to do a review of today?
Some sugar-free keto pudding by Simply Delish.
Yeah. So it says right on here, keto pudding. It's got the keto certification right here. Okay. You know what you have to do to get keto certified?
No, nothing.
I think pretty much just write a check. And then you get the keto certification label.
Okay.
Now, I did not buy this. Your mom bought this for me. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video, because I probably would have looked at the ingredients on this and not purchased it.
Okay.
I'm doing this video because I know that there are others of you who, like me, are part of a non-keto family. Which means sometimes your family, thinking they're doing something really nice for you, they'll see something keto at the grocery store or a fair or whatever and buy it for you, and they don't really know what makes something keto or not. And I think this could be one of those products that someone maybe new to keto or non-keto buying for a keto family member might purchase. So what we're going to find out is it any good? I'm going to start with the nutritional information. And this nutritional information is just for the powder. This is before adding any sort of milk to it. So 25 calories per serving, 4 servings per container. Total fat, 0 grams. Of course, that's before adding any sort of milk. Total carbs, 9 grams, of which 4 are erythritol for a net 5. So from a dessert standpoint, I think that's pretty much in line. I don't think that's crazy. You want to check out the ingredients for me?
Starch, erythritol, organic Dutch cocoa, emulsifiers, stevia extract, natural vanilla flavor, and salt. So
the concern here, this is for the most part pretty clean in terms of keto. Starch, though, is the question. Now, back in one of my recent podcasts, I showed the yellow, I suppose that's how you pronounce it in Spanish. No, that'd be hello. Jello pudding. Okay. There's a cheesecake flavor, and it's been really popular out on the beginners Facebook keto groups. First ingredient on that is cornstarch. Second ingredient, maltodextrin. So probably not real compatible with a ketogenic way of eating. Now this particular starch, it doesn't say resistant starch, it just says starch. It doesn't say what type of starch either. Weird. Yeah, usually it'll say the type of starch. That way if it's some sort of an allergen, people know about it. So there's that. Now in terms of making this, which we're going to do here shortly to show does it mix up easy. 1 packet along with 2 cups of milk. Now we're not going to use regular whole milk because I don't feel like adding an additional probably 5 or 6 carbs per serving. We're going to use coconut milk. And for whatever reason, it says 2 cups of milk or 1 1/4 cup of milk substitute.
Probably because the milk is thicker. Wait, yeah.
Yeah,
milk is thicker, the other stuff is more watery.
Okay.
Like, right? I think that makes sense.
That could be. So we're going to make this up. We're going to show you how easy it comes together, or not easy. And then we're going to let it refrigerate for probably 10 minutes and eat it.
It says let it stand for 5.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
All right.
All right, should we go make some?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
1 1/4 cups of milk. Pouring in the packet. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous to whisk this.
What do you think it's gonna spatter? Or?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start on slow.
Haven't used this before. It says to do it on slow.
Okay.
But I might turn it up a little.
Kind of doesn't seem to be dissolving all that well.
No. It says to mix it for 3 to 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. On slow.
Okay.
So maybe it takes a little bit for it to incorporate and, you know, like to make it thicken.
Should we make everybody just sit there through 5 minutes of whisking?
Yes.
Or should we do through the magic of video editing a little time lapse?
I don't know. Maybe keep it going.
Yeah, that way we can put an ad in here and make an additional 0.2 cents per view.
Yeah, that's looking better.
All right. you've been going now for how long?
About 5 minutes. Doesn't look totally smooth. Definitely a lot thicker though. But yeah, it just kind of looks like a little gritty.
A lot of little undissolved clumps in there.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm not whisking it. So should we stop?
Yeah, I think it's
Call it?
time to go. Yep. The texture on this it's like gritty, and I don't know, I haven't made actual pudding in ages. So, but it seems to me it didn't have this sort of rubbery, blub, 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 blub. See that?
Yeah.
It jiggles. I know some of that grit will absorb once it chills. And I'm not going to lick off the spatula because that would be cheating. I want to wait and get an official simultaneous taste test. But I'm going to put these into the fridge. I'm going to say 10 minutes.
Right. Say I'm going to put this in the fridge again. I move the camera.
I'm going to put these in the fridge though for 10 minutes.
All right. It's been in the fridge for 10 minutes and it's time to eat it.
Hang on. Let's take a look at that texture first. Still looking...
You can see the little bumps of the stuff that didn't dissolve.
Yeah. But we're going to top it with some homemade Cool Whip.
How'd you make this?
It was about a half cup of heavy whipping cream and a little squirt of, what is it? Vanilla cream stevia, the sweet leaf brand.
Is that a good amount for you?
Sure. I don't want to... No, that'll work. That'll work. We'll take them back to the table. Have a taste.
Okay.
Oh, you've got the spoon, the actual...
Uh-huh. That Cool Whip's very good. Very good. It's kind of like marshmallowy.
Yeah, it's because it's the vanilla cream flavor of stevia. And I find that one, you know, some stevia, you've got like a little bit of a weird aftertaste.
Yeah.
This I don't get so much.
No, I don't get any weird aftertaste.
And you're really pretty sensitive to that stevia taste.
Yeah, I think it just tastes like really good marshmallow fluff. It's good.
Cool. Maybe I'll have to do a recipe video on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're using the big spoon too?
Well, I might just,
okay.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't being critical. I was just asking.
I won't take a big bite though.
All right. So here we go with this. It almost reminds me of tapioca.
Yeah, it's
in terms of
bumpy.
The consistency, yeah. It doesn't taste bumpy.
No, it doesn't.
But the first thing, I mean, I get hit hard by the erythritol.
Yeah, you feel
really, I mean, temperature-wise, this isn't cold. But in my mouth, it feels cold from that erythritol.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
And it's definitely that sort of Dutch chocolate taste rather than milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I almost feel like a slight powdery residue in my mouth. Not getting that?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm going to try some with the homemade Cool Whip.
I think it really just tastes like pudding. I don't really eat pudding. I haven't had pudding in probably a couple of years. But from my memory, I think it tasted like this.
Yeah, I ate pudding like a fiend back as a child. That, oh my goodness, I loved Jello Brand milk chocolate pudding. I ate so much of that. This does not taste like that.
Oh, okay.
This tastes to me, and it doesn't taste like snack pack pudding either. And it definitely doesn't have the consistency of either of those, the smoothness of either of those.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it reminds me kind of like of a cafeteria or a buffet sort of pudding.
Yeah, but yeah.
And once I mix it, though, I'm actually going to just totally mix it.
That's a good idea. Because I just got like a chunk.
Oh, a chunk of the powder?
Yeah. It's kind of...
So you mix that pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
And there's still chunks.
Yeah.
I mean, it reminds me of like one of those cookies and cream candy bars. You know, like seeing all the little chunks and bumps and stuff in it.
Yeah, they just won't go away. I mean, like, when I was opening the packet, there were some, like, crystal pieces in it. I think it was the salt.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like that mixed with a Cool Whip.
Mm-hmm.
That becomes almost like a...
It's fluffier.
Yeah, like some sort of a chocolate cream fluffy pie.
Yeah.
If you had a good crust. Although it's not sturdy enough that it would hold together.
Mm-mm.
On the whole, I would just kind of call this okay. I mean, it doesn't bring back any really awesome pudding memories for me. And certainly it's not something that I would crave.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are big pudding eaters, are they?
I have not sampled my audience to find out.
I don't know.
Let us know down in the comments below.
Yeah, if you like pudding or not. Because I don't really hear many people saying they like pudding. Or it's just fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the next question is, how is it going to impact my blood glucose? I'm wearing a Dexcom G7 continuous glucose monitor, and I will be using the Levels Health Analysis app, which partners with that CGM, and I will know in 2 hours what sort of impact, if any, this had on my glucose, and I will come back and I will insert it into the video right here. All right, let's take a look at what my blood glucose response was over the course of the last 2 hours. The Levels software rated this as a stable response, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. My glucose started off at 88 and it peaked at 107. So that's what, 20 point movement roughly? I don't know that I would necessarily call that stable. I would probably call that a gentle rise in glucose. I wouldn't call it a spike. Now, an important thing to note whenever I do any of these glucose tests, I am not a type 1 or type 2 diabetic. If you are likely going to see a different response and perhaps a larger response than the one that I saw. So just take this as a single data point, that's all it is. But now, back to Courtney and me. But that, I guess, is going to be it for this video.
Okay.
I liked this, not so much because I like the pudding, but I liked it because, you know, we're here together. Oh, we both have our ring too, our Ultra Human ring now. Boom, power. And it was super easy to make.
Yeah.
Super easy to record. But that's it for this video, right?
Yeah, I thought you were telling me you were gonna say that. I didn't realize you were actually saying
Oh, no, that was
that was legit.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.